Next up is Lauren Eggert-Crowe. She'll be reading from her poems featured in our recent issue, Life's Rich Pageant. Lauren Eggert-Crowe's most recent chapbook, Bitches of the Drought, was selected as a finalist in Sundress Publications' 2016 chapbook contest and is forthcoming in 2017. She's also the author of 3 other chapbooks, in the songbook Laboratory, The Exhibit, and Rungs, co-written with Margaret Bashar. Her work has appeared in Salon, The Brumpus, The Millions, Tupelo Quarterly, Diagram, Puerto del Sol, and Sixfinch, among others. She is the reviews editor for Terrain.org, a journal of the built and natural environments, and is a proud member of Women Who Submit. Please welcome Lauren Eggert-Crowe.
Thank you so much. It's wonderful to be here. Thank you everyone for coming. I'm just going to read a few poems. I came back to get out of the rain, but inside the storm swung its pendulum. I was your second peg. When you felled me like a domino, I gave you 13 hallelujahs. Too small to know I was wrong, but you were the only mirror looping above me, the weight of you a planet. You and your homemade gravity gift-wrapped like a treasure instead of a sentence of a shackle. I spun and spun, but a planet I was not. Meanwhile, you had already graduated to the sun, and I was fucked. I looked upon my distorted reflection, and I called her sister. I came back looking for a fight, wasting my wishes, blowing eyelashes this way and that since I was 15, and spending my desire on red cars, spinning quarters, half a life built up for this crockery. Like the punchline, the joy of your body destroyed me. This is the battle of softening into the girl I left behind on the platform the day your engine steamed in with an arsenal of foreign films. This next poem goes out to all the boys whose hearts I have failed to win by baking for them. It's called Confection. Like you, I searched for sweetness in the wrongest places. Bit into what made me sick, washed it down with what made me sicker. Girls walked on bricks to get here. The sun warmed the sugar. Girls left. The bricks cooled. I furnished the table in a song of lemon, and you fell quieted. I said I wouldn't, but that meant yes. Noon was a pastry that could scald your fingers. Look, the light is unassuming and lonely. Across the street, they are selling egg and flour. It is a fool's errand. I told the story with a wooden spoon in my hand. Everything I said embarrassed me. Mistook the salted stone for the bakery, the kitchen work for the kitchen itself. A lit oven awaits the glass it will be given. I wrote this poem 2 days after Prince died. It's called Jacaranda. Metallic purple nail polish on the 10 petals that clasped mine our first Halloween. The luster of lust blooming below the skin. Jokester, you, thickest eyeliner on a prince and his drowned princess could not have eclipsed the white slivers beneath our irises, that wild desire signal. I smushed my face into your curly black when frightened, which was all the time. So unhinged was the animal. So full throttle on the hot path, my calves too short to follow. Smashable, ubiquitous. I was more a lilac to your plum. Was not the more you waxed hungriest for in my ruffled collar, lavender whispering over my lashes? Blossom, bell, cascade, slime down the pavement, faded sequence for every love affair. How fragile the sleep, how predictable the moon. Ask my formers, they will nod like bouquets in a breeze. I'm the most violet of crushes, but little else. This poem is a collaboration that I wrote with Lisa Jacaranda. It's about a bad Scrabble date, and it's called Board Games. These letters are terrible. These ladders rising up to the stranger are terrible. The letters don't spell anything, a strange sign. I make a grid, a net, a ladder. I make this fence next to yours. I called you a stranger, but you were familiar to me. I said, nothing in you is sweet. The water rises, each droplet a signed note. The air sticks to you when you think you are safe in the dry haven. You keep your letters close to your chest. You nudge mine back. You tell me what's to this and that. What was said, line it up. A fence ratchets taller. You brought this to rest in my house. I line it up on rails that dead end at the switchboards. Where are you going? What are the names? I try to count my own. I try to take my time. But you made me sign my name, and you made the water rise, and I forget the alphabet when faced with this stranger. The heat sinks as the steam congregates. Every object in the room wears the veil of water. With one hand, I peel apart the clothing on the figure you won't touch, and I lost count years back. My final poem this evening is called Bougainvillea. Fistfuls of brittle pink crinoline, fading to beige on the patio, smashed into curves, confetti after the parade, piled up like leaves for children, crinkling streamers beneath boots, or lacing a dust devil. Wet with rain, they will clump against trash bins, colorless bound, but now a selfless fuchsia froth, a bloom of birthday taffeta. Meddlesome weeds, but who doesn't love their unabashed cascade, their constant blossom? Neighbors, forgive my transplant heart. Thank you.